Good afternoon, everyone. Today we'll start with chapter first of unit 1, that is ordinary differential equations, right? The ordinary differential equation is an equation containing an unknown function and its derivatives, right? What does that mean, unknown function, about which we are not knowing about? That means the differential equation are also called partial differential equation or ordinary differential equations. You know that. For example, we have dy upon dx. We can also write them in the form of del y upon del x, or you can say that it is curly y upon curly x, which is the representation of partial differential equations. All right, according to whether or not they contain partial derivatives. The order of a differential equation is the highest order derivative occurring. What is order? Order is the highest order derivative. That means the number of times the differentiation is taking place. All right, for example, if it is d square y upon dx square, that means what is the order? It is the 2. For example, it is d cube y upon dx cube. That means we are differentiating a particular term or y 3 times. That means 3 is the order of the derivative occurring. Form of differential equation. Differential equation in simple term can be written as dy upon dx plus py is equal to q, whereas p and q either are constants or are known as functions of x, is called the linear differential equation of first order. Why it is first order? Because the differentiation here is only one time. That means dy upon dx is the single differentiation of a function y. That means that is why it is of first order. Here x is the independent variable and y is dependent variable. You can see in the equation y is basically depending upon x, as we are differentiating y with respect to x, whereas x here is the independent variable. All right, that means now I hope it is clear that how do we represent a differential equation, right? Next we have examples, like first is the dy upon dx is equal to 2x plus 3. You can see here 2 and 3 are the constants. All right, x is a independent variable, whereas y is the dependent variable because it is depending upon x. Similarly, in the second equation, it is d square y upon dx square plus 3 dy upon dx plus ay equals to 0. Again here y is the dependent variable, whereas x is the independent variable. Here can you see that what is the order of this differential equation? The highest order. Which is the highest order? Here we are differentiating only one time. Here we are differentiating 2 times. That means this is the highest order. That means if it is to be calculated the order of the differential equation, that means order of this differential equation is 2. Similarly, we have the third example, d cube y upon dx square plus dy upon dx whole raised to the power 4 plus 6y equals to 3. Again y is a dependent variable, whereas x is a independent variable. Here to calculate the order of a differential equation, see here it is dy upon dx, only the first derivative. All right, it is d cube y upon dx cube. That means what does it mean? That means we are differentiating it 3 times. All right, that means what is order? Order is the highest derivative, occurring derivative in the differential equation. That means order of this equation is 1. So we can now calculate the order of all these 3 equations. This is the first order differential equation, this is the second order differential equation, and this is the third order differential equation. I hope it is now clear that how do we form a differential equation and what is the order of a differential equation. Next we have again order of differential equation. The order of differential equation is order of the highest derivative in the differential equation. See, we have the same examples over here. That means this was the first differential equation. Here we have a order 1. Whereas this is the second differential equation, highest order is 2, that means the order of the differential equation will be 2. Similarly, we have the highest order is 3, that means highest derivative is this one, that means the order of this differential equation will be 3. So this is all about the presentation of differential equation and the order of the differential equation. Next we have degree of differential equation. How do we define the degree of differential equation? The degree of a differential equation is power of the highest order derivative in the differential equation. That means what is degree? If you have the second order differential equation, if it has the whole raised to the power 1, 2, 3, which represent the degree of a differential equation. Let us take few examples. Like we have first is d square y upon dx square plus 3 dy upon dx plus ay equals to 0. Which is the highest order derivative? This one is the highest order. What is the order of this equation? It is 2. And what is the degree? What is the power of this highest order derivative? It is 1. Alright. That means d square y upon dx square has the power equals to 1. That means degree is equal to 1. Similarly, it will be more clear over here, right? See here, it is dqy upon dx cube plus dy upon dx whole raised to the power. Basically, this whole raised to the power, this is actually a degree. Alright, but here we cannot define the degree of this differential equation. Why? Because it is not the highest order derivative. Which one is the highest order derivative? d cube y upon dx cube. What is the whole raised to the power? Whole raised to the power is 1 over here. That is why the degree of this differential equation is 1. If it was a highest order derivative, that means whole raised to the power is 4. That means the degree of this differential equation has to be is equal to 4, but it is not the highest order derivative. That is why 4 is not considered. Similarly, we have the last example. It is d square y upon dx square whole raised to the power 3 plus dy upon dx whole raised to the power 5 plus 3 equals to 0. What is the degree of this differential equation? The degree of this differential equation is 3. Whereas we have whole raised to the power 5 over here, but this dy upon dx is not the highest order derivative. Alright, which one is the highest order derivative? D square y upon dx square. Its power is 3. That means the degree of a differential equation is 3 over here. I hope it is now clear that how do you designate the degree and order of a differential equation. Be careful, it is important according to your final examination point of view. They are generally asked in multiple choice question that what is the degree or order of the following equations. Next we have linear differential equation. What is linear differential equation? A differential equation is linear if dependent variable and its derivative are of degree 1. What is dependent variable? I have already explained in the previous few examples that in our differential equation y was the dependent variable, whereas x was independent, because dy upon dx For example, we have over here y is depending upon x, whereas x is the independent variable. That means differential equation is linear if dependent variable and its derivative are of degree 1. I hope you know that what is degree now. Degree is the power of the highest order derivative, right? Second one is the coefficients of a term does not depend upon dependent variable. That means what does it mean? That means the coefficient of term does not depend upon dependent variables. Means if we have coefficients, they are not depending upon the dependent variable, like it is not depending upon y. Clear? See here, we have example number 1 over here. It is d square y upon dx square plus 3 dy upon dx plus 9y equals to 0. It is a linear equation. Why? Because the dependent variable is y. Even here the dependent variable is y. Both has the degree of derivative as 1. Even this derivative has degree 1. Even this derivative has degree 1. What is degree? It is the power of the highest derivative or power of the any derivative. All right, that means this is a linear differential equation. See here, this is an second example. D cube y upon dx cube plus dy upon dx whole raised to the power 4 plus 6y equals to 3 is non-linear because in second term is not of degree 1, because this is the, see here, order of a degree. Dependent variable and its derivative are of degree 1. See here, this is d cube y upon dx cube. It has the degree as 1. Again, it is the dependent derivative of dependent variable. Whole raised to the power is 4. But for linear, it has to be 1, whereas it is 4. That is why it is non-linear differential equation. I hope now it is clear that what is linear and the non-linear differential equation. That means the differential equation will be linear if dependent variable and its derivative are of degree 1 and the coefficient of the term does not depend upon the dependent variable. So this is all about linear and non-linear differential equations. Further, we have a type of linear differential equation. They are of 4 types. For example, it is separable variable, second one is homogeneous equation, third is exact equation, and fourth one is linear equation. Whereas in our syllabus we have homogeneous equation, but we'll also do some of the examples of separable variables as well. All right, in our syllabus we have only first order homogeneous differential equations and second order homogeneous differential equations. See here, again, there are few examples of linear and non-linear. See here, it is x square t square y upon dx square plus y into dy upon dx is equal to x raised to the power 3. Which one is the dependent variable? Y. Y is the dependent variable. Whereas is non-linear because in second term coefficient depends on y. Clear? That means here the coefficient is depending upon y. That is why it is non-linear. Otherwise it was linear. If y is not here, that means this equation is linear equation, as the coefficient is depending upon the dependent variable. That is why it is non-linear. Similarly, we have the case like dy upon dx is equal to sin y, which is again non-linear. Why? Because when we expand sin y, it is equal to y minus y cube upon 3 factorial plus so on, is basically a non-linear. All right, that is why dy upon dx is equal to any trigonometric function is always non-linear differential equation. See how further we have formation of differential equations. Let us take few examples. How do we get differential equations from any simple equation? See here. Form the differential equation satisfied by y is equal to ax square. Alright. Solution is we have y is equal to ax square. Differentiate both sides with respect to x, keeping a as constant. That means naturally we'll have dy upon dx is equal to 2ax. I hope you know that how to differentiate x square. It is 2x. Consider this as equation number 2, whereas from equation number 1 we can write a is equal to y upon x square. I have taken x square into the denominator. That means a comes out to be is equal to y upon x square. Put this value in equation number 2. Means we'll substitute the value of a over here. That means your dy upon dx get turned into 2 into y upon x square multiplied by x. 1x and x will get cancelled out. Here we are left with equals to 2y upon x only. Alright. Or we can write it as x into dy upon dx. I have taken x toward this side. That means I'll have x into dy upon dx. 2y is taken towards the left hand side. That means here we have plus. That means when we'll take it toward the left of the 0, it will become minus 2y is equal to 0, whereas x is not equal to 0. Right? Further, we can write this equation as x into y dash minus 2y is equal to 0. Don't get confused. Y dash is nothing but it is the first order differential derivative. Alright. If we take y double dash, that means it is second order derivative. If we take y triple dash, that means it is third order derivative. What is first order, second order? See here we have formed the differential equation of this equation. What is differential equation of this equation? It is x dy upon dx minus 2y is equal to 0. Or in more simpler way, we can write it as xy dash minus 2y is equal to 0, which is the linear first order differential equation satisfied by y is equal to a square. This is how do we form the differential equation for any particular equation. Clear? We have another example, like find the differential equation by eliminating a, b, c from the equation. See here, this is an equation. xy is equal to a e raised to the power x plus b e raised to the power minus x plus c, whereas c is the constant over here. Again, a and b are the constant. See here, xy is equal to this equation. So, differentiate it. When we differentiate this equation by taking a, b, c constant, you know that here x is variable, whereas y is again variable. When we have differentiation of two variable, we have to apply the formula on that. For example, u and v here are the variables. How do we differentiate them? First function into derivative of second function plus second function into derivative of first function. Apply the formula over here. We'll get x into derivative of second function dy upon dx plus derivative of first function. That means it is x will have a derivative because we are differentiating with respect to x. That means it will be plus y only is equal to a. Differentiation of exponential is always same. That means it will be a into e raised to the power x minus b. Why it is minus? Because it is e raised to the power minus of x. That means minus will get introduced over here. It will be minus of, because it will be e raised to the power minus x. Differentiation of minus x. Differentiation of minus x will give you minus 1 only. That means it will be minus 1 minus b e raised to the power minus x. Again differentiate it. That means again we'll have first function this, second function this. Alright. That means it will be first function into derivative of second function. We'll get d square y upon dx square plus dy upon dx is the first function. Derivative of the second function will be x. That means x will have derivative as 1 only. Plus when I differentiate y, I will get dy upon dx is equal to a into e raised to the power x will remain as it is. Minus minus will become plus here, plus b into e raised to power minus x, because differentiation of minus x will give you minus. That means minus minus become plus. So now we can write it as x into d square y upon dx square. We'll add both this equation. We'll get plus 2 dy upon dx is equal to x into y, because we know that a e raised to the power x plus b e raised to power minus x can be written as xy minus of c. C is taken towards the right hand side. That means it can be written as xy minus of c. I hope it is clear that we have replaced this factor by xy minus of c. Clear? After that, simplifying this, we'll get x into, again differentiated, right? Because why we are differentiating it? Because we have to eliminate all the constants, that is a, b and c. We have eliminated a and b, but we are here left with c. Again we'll differentiate it, because differentiation of a constant is always equal to 0. You know that, right? That means again differentiated, it will be first function into derivative of second function. Again x into d cube upon dx cube plus d square y upon dx square. Differentiation of x again will be 1 plus 2. Differentiation of this will be d square y upon dx square is equal to again first function into derivative of second function. That means x into dy upon dx plus y into differentiation of x will give you 1. So take all the, now it is minus c, because it is constant. Differentiation of a constant is always equal to 0. That means finally we left with this equation. Take this equation toward the left hand side. We'll get, when we take this equation toward this side, that means we'll have x into d cube y upon dx cube plus 3 into d square y. This plus this 3d square y upon dx square. This value term will be taken toward this side. That means it will be minus of x dy upon dx minus y is equal to 0, which is the final differential equation. So now we have eliminated all the constants a, b and c. This is how we generate or develop a differential equation from any simple equation. I hope it is now clear and you are clear about what is differential equation, what is order, what is degree, and how do we form a differential equation if we are given with any kind of equation. So if still you are not able to understand anything, do let me know. And this was all for the day. Thank you and have a nice day.